Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. If it's your first time here, you are very welcome, and if you are a returning subby, thank you so much for returning. On today's video, I will be cleaning my bedroom, living room and kitchen with the help of my nephew, of course, and later on I will be cooking. And I am so grateful that my daughter does not pee on the bed. Yes, she does not do that. Before she goes to bed, she goes to her potty, and if she wants to pee during the night, she wakes me up, and that's how we do it. It's been like 2 years already since she started this process, and she's just doing so great, so great. And I'm just at that point where I'm like, I think I am tired of her using her potty. I think it's the right time for her to use the normal toilet that we are all using in the house now. Thing is, sometimes when I look at her, I'm like, ah man, she's still short, so let me just give it maybe 6 months. Maybe by December then she will use the normal toilet with us. And if you are a regular member, then you are familiar with my nephew. He's forever here during school holidays, and on Friday he called me and he was just informing me that on Sunday afternoon he's coming to spend some few days with me, and there was no way that I was gonna say no. So yes, I said yes. And you know why? Because when he's here, he's also helping me in the house. So today he was making breakfast for himself before packing the dishes that I washed the previous day, and I did not pack them. So before, because he was going straight there, and I was like, no, before you do that, just eat something and then you do the house chores after. So he was like, okay. I was just surprised when he was asking me if I want breakfast as well, because I told him that I'm not a breakfast person, like I'm not a breakfast person, and I know he knows that. So I was like, no, I'm okay. And you guys, he did breakfast for me, and guess what? I did not finish that breakfast. I did not finish it. I don't know what I must do to eat breakfast, because they say breakfast is the important meal of the day, but as for me, I don't know how to go about that. I've been like thinking about it. I know it's really not good, but I cannot force myself. I am not a breakfast person. I rather just drink coffee and then I'm good to go. And who does that? I mean, who put the phone on top of the cabinet? I did not see that phone, honestly speaking. And luckily, it did not break. The screen is still fine. It is still working perfectly. But whoever put the phone up there, well, it was not my intention and it is not my fault that it fell. And the laundry is always there and I always try my best to wash it every chance that I get. And at the same time, when I do this, like I've been doing this for the entire week now, at least in a day I just wash one load. If I see something, I just wash it. But at the same time, it becomes so difficult for me to fold the laundry. You guys, if you are familiar with my channel, if you are regular on my channel, then you know that folding clothes is something that I dislike. And I always say, if I had to find someone to do that for me, yes, I will do that. But I don't think it's necessary for me to do that. And the laundry that you saw earlier on that my nephew was putting inside the bucket, is a bucket of Vascom, whatever you call it, is the laundry that I washed on Saturday, and today is Tuesday. So you guys, you can see what I mean when I tell you that folding clothes is something that I really dislike. and I'm working on it, and I'm gonna try all my best to find ways to like it. Hopefully I will find ways to enjoy folding the laundry. And I always prepare dinner on time, and the time was 2 p.m. when I was preparing this, and I was preparing cassava with the beans. And this was the remaining rice from Sunday. I hope you still remember that on Sunday, past Sunday, I had people who came for the stock fair. I know some of you might be asking, what is stock fair? It's basically a meeting where people are meeting monthly. So this time they came over to our place, and I had to cook for them. And yep, this was the remaining rice. I guess I cooked too much, because one thing about me, I don't want when people come to visit me and then they have to be like, the food was not enough, or they gave us small food. Nah, I'm not like that. I want people to eat, and if they still want more, I want them to speak up, like, I want more, so they can have them. So yeah, this was the remaining rice, and it's still too much. So what I will be doing, I'll just keep it in the freezer. and it took me 3 hours to cook these beans, and eventually they were soft. And you can just comment down below and let me know, how do you prepare your beans? I'm not going to dwell too much or talk much about how I prepare, but later if you watch, you will see how I prepare my beans, because I know there are other people, they don't drain out the water from the beans after boiling it. But as for me, if I leave it, I'll start to have a running stomach. If you have watched this video this far, thank you so much for your patience, thank you so much for your support, and I'll definitely see you guys on my next one.